Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off-limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
So, what do you think?
Oh, you weren't kidding. This place is pretty hectic. Where are we anyway?
Not sure. Some old knightly stronghold. The architects have all been down for ideation purposes, but tonight's the only time the rest of us get together.
One of the bunkers, for sure, and I'm curious about the cryo facility.
I think you're gonna like it here, Logan.
The 7-digit tuition fee. Not better.
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead.
Ah, man, you're looking jacked. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, well. I'd say we're off to a good start. Wait. Is that...
It sure is. He never plays corporate events. Color me impressed.
I told you guys. Now let's get this spending spree started.
Hey, glad you could make it out.
Right, hello.
Today, it was just a few of us digging big holes in the middle of the ice cap. God, the Ark Society.
Welcome, sir. I take it this is
Evening,
your
sir.
first gathering? Would you like to know more about the Stronghold product line?
Yes.
The Stronghold series is our original and most popular initiative. Bright and spacious, our underground shelters are a far cry from the crude and utilitarian nuclear bunkers of the past. Situated 40 feet below the frozen tundra on Svalbard, able to resist all but direct meteor strike, the Stronghold Hive system features a public area, complete with bars and restaurants, a movie theater, and even an exercise stadium. Should I go on?
Sure. Why not?
Each individual shelter features electricity, running hot and cold water, a jacuzzi, and high-end customizable interiors. Simply flick on the patented Kronstadt Industries hologram windows to a soothing natural view of your choosing. And the Stronghold shelter will feel like a home away from home. Would you like to know more?
I suppose so, yes.
You can choose between 3 models: the Gold class, the Platinum class, and finally the Super Deluxe Rhodium class, also known as the Core Suites, where you'll be certain to spend your subterranean exile among the very best kind of people. So prices now begin I'm at considering 99 one of the million. Core Suites. What can I sign you up for, sir?
I'll think
big
about it.
Spender. I thought those were long sold out.
Well, this one belonged to Thomas Cross. One man's loss, as they say.
How much? If you don't mind me asking.
Can you keep a secret?
Christ.
Yeah, just don't tell Clarence. If he finds out how much money...
It's, well, it doesn't matter who it is. Is this the news tip line? Well, I'm at this top secret event. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like a secret society of super rich egomaniacs that are preparing for the end of the world. What? No, it's not just some bullshit conspiracy theory. But because I'm right here seeing all this crazy shit with my own eyes. What? Listen, I'm gonna make this short because the signal's breaking up. Do you want the tip or not? This is like front page material. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, you've got to be bloody kidding me. It's typical.
She almost didn't come because they asked her to cut down her entourage to 15 people. What is it about these rich guys? They don't want to build rockets, go to some business club. She's a predator.
Oh? Command, something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate.
She almost didn't come because they asked her to electricity in the damn basement. I see. I don't know what they mean. Good manners was apparently not on the sense of entitlement.
I wouldn't put anything past her. She's a predator, though.
The tech guys are the worst. I'm not an expert. It feels wrong. 20-year-olds should command that kind of power. Or over our common
money is money.
I just feel that they should use all their money to reverse the oncoming breakdown instead of hogging all the good stuff for some distant future paradise.
Hello there.
Sir.
It'll cost me plenty. Architects only.
What's the worst that could happen if you let me go up there? Do you even
That's
know
him.
who I am?
The
Sir,
Constant.
just take my word on it.
Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Good evening, Zoe.
Wow.
That is Zoe Washington,
Not wearing a mask.
chairwoman of the Ark Society,
It's a
professional
gift.
treasure hunter,
So-
and Providence operative.
I hear you
Quite a
taking
mouthful.
steps to make the initiation
It belonged to Montezuma himself.
It
was lost for over 500
If there's one thing
years.
I've learned
Until
from leading a
Blake
team of
Nathaniel
gung-ho
unsealed the
mercenaries.
Serpent's tomb.
It's to have a proper screening process. I'm sure you agree.
Oh, but I do.
Anyway, the Washington twins found it
For future gatherings, I would like to add some questions of my own.
in her hand when
You're
Nathaniel
recruiting.
repels
The
from the scene and triggers
unfortunate
this
events
ancient
of these
death
past few
trap
months
and,
have left
you know,
us
murder
with some
and mayhem
job
ensues.
openings.
But
Where better to
thought those two
find
were
new operatives than
lovers.
here, among the
hardly
cream
way
of
off,
the
which
crop.
explains
Where
the
indeed.
security.
Good.
I don't follow.
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, World-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage. Could be just the bait we need.
Be in touch. Why the need for an alarm system? We're all filthy rich. Except...
I see. Blake thinks Sophia might try and steal back the necklace before it's sealed in the Ark of the Legacy. Good grief. Honor among thieves, huh?
I'll say. Sure, but without Janus, we would still be buying politicians in the vain hope that they would somehow wake
Hello
up
there,
to
sir.
their job and save the world. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore.
It was kind of mysterious what happened. I mean, but not surprising at all. I mean, the enemies he had made...
Don't mind me, sir.
Boy.
Good evening.
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original five to embrace the Green Revolution.
That chance.
I cannot let you back here. I'm sorry. Staff only.
CEOs. These guys practically invented climate.
Jeez, you boys look bored out of your wits. Look, I know
That is Sophia Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the resume.
If you feel like settling down. Anyway, catch you boys later.
Yes, it's interesting how after Delgado fell off the radar, a lot of rare objects suddenly became available.
I don't know what they see in that Aztec necklace, but they act like it's a crown jewels or something.
This guy told me that the Washington twins are envious of that piece. That Mr. Daniel...
Arkians are not allowed back here. Sorry.
Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
Blake. And what are you supposed to be? A lion tamer? How predictably juvenile.
Zoe, your eyebrows have grown back nicely. Good for you.
Cut the shit, Blake. I should have my guys toss you from the cliffs. You have any idea what your little stunt did to Sophia? She's lost her taste for danger because of you. I haven't been in the field for 3 goddamn months. That's on you, Blake.
I didn't know that.
Well, of course not. You're clueless. Just stay the hell away from both of us, Blake, or you will be sorry. Cornelia, you made it.
Zoe! I've been looking for you. Or should I say, Madam Chairwoman?
Don't make me feel old.
Nonsense.
This is
You
staff
and Sophia
only.
are the most exciting
Sorry,
people I
sir.
know. Speaking of, what's your next adventure?
I wish I knew,
Thank
but
you.
Sophia,
I'm
it's like
glad
she's
we don't
lost
have
her
a
taste for
problem.
it or something. This place is all she cares about now. I don't know. I get restless is all.
Well, you're not getting any younger. Maybe you should take a break, hit the beach. A bit of self-pampering never hurt anybody.
Thanks. Let me think about that while I go toss myself from the top of the keep.
Oh, Zoe, you'll never change.
Evening.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Top of Burj Khalifa or Shanghai Tower, something with a futuristic feel.
Yeah, like real landscapes with people and animals.
Interesting contribution. An important reminder for posterity that most art...
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sure it's something special.
Hello, friend.
That can't be true. I don't believe it. Huh. Well, I'll be. Feeling kind of dizzy and reckless.
Well, it's purely ornamental, if that makes you feel any better. Why aren't they Now, why would you say that?
I just get these feelings.
Worry, darling, I'll get you fixed up pretty in no time.
Okay.
What?
Irresponsible person left a weapon lying around.
You need to tell me what the hell is going on here. Whoa!
What? What the hell? Are you okay?
Oh! Oh my god, they're turning purple. Stop it, man. Not another one. This is a disgrace, really.
Oh, God. Hello? You okay? No, no, no.
I mean, when you put on a mask, you're hiding something, right? That's the problem I have. They burn all that money. You've got to be kidding me. No way! Shit! Hey, we need some help here. Please, just go and get some help.
Hey, hey!
Council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's...
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47.
On the council, he's one of the original 5. You know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91.
Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating
Sophia the schemer.
Mr. Block.
What's she up to this time?
You know, hey there.
Kronstadt
How you
designer
doing?
in charge of the brain upload program.
You're Janus's man.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people. No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
My God.
All suspicious
That's what I paid
behavior is
almost
under
$2
heavy
billion for.
scrutiny, mister.
Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, I have
So, Sophia...
to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5. You know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in 91.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls to chaos.
Sounds great to me.
What's going on?
That's about the gist of it. Great to me, no more needy assholes. Right away.
Well, you do realize what kind of
really
place
check
it'll
that out.
be,
Go have a look, see,
right?
please.
What are you talking about?
100 or so people.
Bingo.
No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
Excuse me?
Go and see what that was. Go, go.
Got it.
Bah humbug. The council has been usurped by latte-sipping tree huggers. This vote can't possibly be binding.
Of course not. We're a secret society. It's not like we can take our God.
But what? Expel me? That two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me? Jebediah Block? I needed edge, and I needed fat.
Fixer of Yates. He's gotten you out of a jam before.
Oh, I will. This ain't over.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
It all just feels sort of like you want to bomb, do a little research into pandemics.
You look good tonight,
Some
sir.
of the vulnerabilities in so-called modern sanitation practices.
DNA doesn't have your life experiences or anything like that down in code.
Comparing battle scars? If you boys want to earn your keep,
Don't get me wrong, but I
track
hope
down
we
that
never meet
anthropologist
again.
whom you apparently failed to kill in Brazil.
Sure thing, Sophia.
Anyway, you boys take it easy.
You would only walk backwards for some reason.
Evening.
The thing I am a little worried about is the daylight issue.
What
I
about
read
crop
somewhere
growth?
that people go
Tundra's no
mad
good.
when it never gets dark.
Hydroponics, maybe?
I really think we
Or
should push for
small-scale
that
geoengineering.
UV dome.
Simon Devereaux from Biosphere mentioned something about that in his latest TED Talk. Gotta follow up on it.
Oh,
So
hi.
intriguing.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
People already live up there.
I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Yes,
Well,
I see you, sir.
You've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Aye.
5 ayes. The vote is unanimous. The motion is passed. And now, I believe a toast is in order to the future. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
To the future. The future.
The future.
Wonder if the castle's basement could house a... Considering.
You've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's... 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try. But I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame.
No! One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
I bet this would make the Constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
Lockstep to his guns. Why am I not surprised?
Moving in unison would have had its advantages, but we at Planetary will be following.
There's no rosehip in this. Why would you make this without rosehip?
I think I got that in there. But if you can't taste it, I'll add some more, sir.
Like this. I'm sure there must be a lot of secret passageways.
I suppose you're right. I never really thought about it.
When I was
presentation last year, Mr. Lowe. The building plans are quite impressive.
Oh, thank you, miss. The original architect vanished.
I'm just saying, if you're preparing to
Still
out here. I'm hiding from one of the Van Orton heirs. I forget which. I'm afraid he's a dreadful bore. Oh, that
Hey, you!
reminds me.
Where do you
I
think
completely
you're
forgot to tell you. Guess
Definitely
who I
not
ran
through
into
here.
in Tuscany?
Who?
Deirdre Fitzgerald. Who?
Oh, right. How'd that go down? Do you still carry a grudge?
Excuse me! What are you doing here? I'm taking you out of here. Follow me.
proceeding smoothly. Good work with the hammer.
Roger that.
Up and running.
You know this is state of the art. I don't know how anybody can get past the security setup.
Oh, it's not lovely.
Right. Hello, sir.
Flying around the attic, isn't it? Well done.
Looking good.
Exactly the life you always wanted in the cloud. And we're the lead programmers, so maybe, you know.
Sure. Our parents were afraid of the missiles. But I think we both know that if it happens, there'll be some other element at play. Something even.
I would have said the same thing.
Good to see you.
I gotta remember to ask questions.
But fallout, nuclear winter, it all
Long
just
time no
feels-
see.
You want a bomb? Do a little research.
Evening, sir.
The embalming chemicals. I guess they are a bit much.
Glad to know they don't neutralize the guard's olfactory senses anymore.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm just teasing. No need to mention that to anyone, though. Good man.
Okay.
Any impending collapse will go hand in hand with the banks going nuclear. The Great Depression times 20.
You're not even thinking about the big picture. You want a factory.
Looking good, my friend.
Cornelia, Still dodging that weak-chinned Van Orton heir?
I told him to get drinks. Then I ran for it. Speaking of men, where's your father? Byron Washington usually never misses a gathering.
He's laying low,
Yeah,
I'm
hi,
afraid.
how are you?
You know those terrorists who've been targeting the global elite? Someone at Interpol suggested that he might be next.
If these walls can talk, they'd probably spew blood.
This place has a gruesome history.
What was it originally?
There are those who are sure who built it.
Oh, that rune-inscribed ancient hammer. You remember those Danish guys who actually tried to summon the power of Thor? Threw them to Helheim. Fair-looking fuckers. Can't believe those nerds were sent to fight. When I was little, I used to pretend to be treasure. Imagine I'd grow up and actually kind of become one.
Or that it would be so much more fun than my bullshit child fantasy.
You do it. Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremonies.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. I'll never go on the spot like this. Besides, I do chamber plays. Spectacle.
They won't hate it, Mr. Fenniger. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Oh, good Lord, what have I done? How did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right, Mr. Fenniger. Break a leg.
Good evening. So many of them. Okay. Get yourself together, Axel. It's just performance anxiety. You always do this. Remember the opening night at the Lyceum when you got so nervous you puked into a wine cooler? At least there are no critics here. This ain't Broadway.
Eyes up the edge. Take a deep breath. Get it up.
Huh? What was that? Command! I just heard a weird noise. I'm moving in to investigate.
Okay. Get yourself together, Axel.
Off. Right. All you gotta do is say a few words. Light up the evidence.
Mr. Fenniger, excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money pit. Washington. Master of Ceremonies has arrived.
We are good to go.
Fennec. Thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Miss Washington, Master of Ceremonies has arrived.
Greetings, sir.
Thank Christ. Ready when you are.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress. Be it our next home in the stars or the next step
How are
in
you
human
today, sir?
evolution. This is the eternal
Hello there, sir.
purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape. Look at you, Fenneker. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
I need help.
Remember the time we received a whole shipment of scrolls from Jordan? That fool Jackson almost ruined them in the lab because he wanted to take a quick look.
Hey, bub. Looking good, man. Looking good.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
How can you say I'm grumpy? I'm not grumpy. That is really insensitive of you to say.
Please, I didn't.
Partners no more.
About it, okay?
I take it.
No, I have arthritis.
I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
On stage, ready to play Ave Maria on the... Oh, for God's sake. And you're telling me that you lost the sodding dagger?
I'm really sorry, ma'am. My team received no notification.
Here, and yet I'm still here serving these conceited pricks.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
So this damn yoga bitch has got him running in circles.
Hey there. Oh,
Sit up.
that's embarrassing. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Take
How are you
it,
today,
this is
sir?
not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.